The talent God blessed me with, but the world cursed me for. Hello everyone, hope you guys are keeping well and that you are amazing and blessed. Welcome back to my channel. Now the last video that I did, I talked about if you know your God-given talents. Are you utilizing them? Are you giving them back to God in glory, and are you praising Him for them every day? Now I just wanted that to be a brief introduction to see personally what your talents are and if you bring glory to them. Now in today's video I'm gonna share with you my talents that I actually thought in my younger days was a curse. Now I believe that my talents, if there's more than one, centers around my voice, because I can speak publicly. Is that the right terminology to say? I think so. I can speak publicly, I can sing, there's a couple of things that I can do with my voice that I've really grown to appreciate. But, excuse me, that wasn't the case in my early years. And I mean from primary to high school. It's only until when I was about 21 years old going up, 21, where I really realized that, wow, this is actually a blessing. I'll tell you why. When I was in primary school, in my generation, we watched a lot of cartoons. That was childhood. We watched a lot of cartoons, we imitated them. So I guess in a way that there were times where I was imitating the cartoons that I would see, right? And not so much that my voice naturally was not as deep as it was, I guess, of course, because of age. So it was, as I would like to call it, it was unique. It was unique in its own way, and I loved it. That's before I went to school and people started mimicking me and would make jokes about it and literally bully me because of how I sounded. And because of that, I got so petrified, I got so afraid that I then couldn't speak publicly, like even in class or even at church or in any public setting. I literally started stammering from as young as I was 9 years old. I remember when it started, when I was young as 9 till about when I was maybe, I would say 17, funny enough. I stammered because of that fear of how I sounded. That stammering naturally came naturally. That was how I spoke when I was younger. Then of course I mentioned that I can sing. Of course my voice hadn't broken then, so I couldn't sing baritone or bass. When I was in primary school, I went to an all-boys school, Hartman House, and I was chosen to sing soprano, and I loved to sing soprano. But because of that, my friends or people around me as well, not just my friends in school, but people around me were just like, oh, he sounds like a girl, wanna be Michael Jackson, so many things that it got so bad. I'm not sure at what point, that I remember there was a point where I literally just cursed. I was just like, I wish I never had a voice like this, I really do. And I don't know if I cursed God or cursed my voice, but if I do curse the talent, if I do curse my voice, that means I am cursing God, right? So in that, I really was so much in a shell that I was just like, Lord, why would you give me something that would bring so much hardship, back? Until one day, I was in high school. It was when I mentioned I repeated my O-levels, right? Why I say that was a good year is because there were so many revelations that came to me that year. My talent being one of them. I then realized, with the love of singing, with the gift of singing and the love of it that I had, that I actually sang really well if I was confident in myself, which I did. From there, that's where I got to do singing. I always sang in the choir, I never stopped, but I got to be in certain ensembles, got to perform certain solos, and actually do really well at competitions. I actually took up public speaking And I saw that, wow, I was actually good at it. And that's where that year, it was 2011, I remember, where I went down on my knees and I said to the Lord, no, it wasn't 2011 actually, it was about when I just about to leave high school, I left high school, I think I was on my gap year, where I was like, Lord, your son did not know what he was doing. Please forgive me. The world is going to come at you for something you're good at, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it's culinary, whether it's acting, whether it's medicine, no matter what you do, no matter what God-given talent you have, the world is always going to curse you for it. And you will feel like you need to go into a shell or curse the gift that you have. But stand in the faith that God has given you this gift for doing whatever, for His glory. Stand in the confidence that I can uniquely do this that someone else can't. Stand in the grace that, Lord, I have been given this talent to bring honor and glory to your name. Above all else, stand in the joy that, thank you, Lord, I am able to do said thing. The world is going to hammer you. The world is going to come at you no matter what you do in the world. The world is going to curse you for how you look. The world is going to curse you for the gifts that you have. But guess what? Guess what? You're not of this world, are you? You are His child. You are formed. You are uniquely formed by Him. You are beautiful because of Him. So it don't matter what the world says. It don't matter what the world says. It only matters what God says. And God says that gift I gave you, use it to bring good. Use it to bring glory to my name. Use it to show them who you are. And who you are is God's child. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter what, stand in the faith. Stand in the truth. Stand in the utmost joy that I am uniquely and wonderfully made, and the gift that I have, is God ordained. Meditate on that, pray on that, sit on that every single day. Never forget where you come from. Never forget whose child you are. Always.